Hello, Orange Army, and welcome to yet another episode of UJ Sports on UJTV, where we bring you everything Orange Army sports. My name is Kea and I am your host, committed to delivering the most. And of course, next to me is my co-host, Ntando. Ntando, hello.
Yo, good people, what's happening? It is your boy Mkonto. Vanele, Echo 011 with the English that goes appropriately coming to live from UJ Sports TV today. And yeah, let's get it cracking.
I'm very happy to see you, I must say. I'm very excited, this time of the week. It's UJ Sports time. And a lot has been happening this week. And I think the most exciting thing that has happened, right, to us in this Varsity Cup tournament, our very own Alzadin Felix has won the Suzuki Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, listen, that champion has something special.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest investment here at UJ. And I think, geez, wow. I'm so proud of him, First year, fresh out of high school and being Rookie of the Year, that's something really special,
And it also goes to show that the public really favors him because, we all know how it actually works when it comes to winning the Rookie of the Year. And also, actually, I think has been noticed, throughout the whole entire tournament. His impact has been impeccable. He's just one of those players that actually stood out. And I think he's so deserving. And it's so great for us, for our rugby club, especially because it's coming back to UJ for the second time now, after Likona Finga won it last year. So I think it's such a good thing. And also the Varsity Cup tournament is over now. It just ended last week, Monday. UCT took it away. What do you think about that match?
I think UCT played quite a good game.
They did.
But also Marty's put in a good fight.
Yeah, they did.
Most definitely. But UCT had the upper hand. I mean, the whole campaign, the boys they've been something good.
Yeah, they have.
And it just shows a lot about South African sports and where our rugby is going as well. So
that was very good rugby, actually. And also, another thing, Ntando, is that, the last time they played, they lost to Marty's, right? And I think looking at the margin, Marty's never saw that coming. UCT was actually prepared, the IT Tigers were actually prepared. And losing to Marty's at Denny Craven, that's something very huge. So I think they're very deserving. So congratulations to the IT Tigers.
Congratulations to the guys, because they really put up a good fight. And more than anything, I'm just proud of for UCT because it's been forever.
Yeah.
They've been struggling.
Silverware badly. I'm so sorry to say that.
But, they did well and kudos to them.
Yeah, kudos to them. And I think the Varsity Cup is over for everybody except for UJ, unfortunately.
Apart from the Orange Army.
Yeah, we're going to the promotion/relegation games in May. So how do we feel about that?
What I can say is that we have fairly a young squad, very, very talented. We don't have the experience element of
exactly.
it. However, the boys, I could say that they'll take that game away and still keep us in the Varsity Cup campaign.
I hope so. I'm so nervous.
We're not looking to go to Shield, but like I say, we have a special bunch of young guys, only 6 experienced guys out of the whole Varsity squad team. So I think they'll do very well. In comparison with who we're playing, we have a huge
That is so shady. That is so shady.
We have a huge upper hand.
Yeah, and this is actually quite critical, and I do hope we make it. And I hope this serves as a wake-up call to the existing players that they actually have to strive to stay in the Varsity Cup so that next year we go into it with an upper hand and more experienced players, because the pressure can be quite, scary.
It is.
It is. And still on the rugby chat, yes, Varsity Cup maybe a little bit on the pause, but club rugby's back. You saw we played Raiders over the past weekend. Exciting times. I love club rugby.
I think that was a good game. And I say this because Raiders are one of the biggest clubs we have in Joburg.
But we lost.
Very strong.
Our first team lost.
Yes, with just 3 points, which is not so bad.
You think?
3 points against Raiders. Raiders are club champions.
And I think also the thing is some of our players from the previous year's Varsity Cup campaign have also gone and played for Raiders. So I think it was also kind of an advantage.
So it's just the whole transition of experienced guys that used to be at UJ and now at Raiders. But the boys just lost by 3 points.
Okay, but also we did win quite a few teams. I think our under-21, our under-19, as well as our second team, they won. And then when it came to our... Which team lost again? I think it was our third team. Do we have one?
The thirds, I think they... No, the thirds got the same scores.
Oh, okay.
They tied the whole game.
So it was not so bad. And also looking at more matches, actually, something I've actually been excited to speak about, also considering you, my co. let's speak about cricket. A very big achievement happened over the past weekend. Everybody is excited about it. I mean, there's articles being written about it. Everybody's so excited. Coach Sibia was apparently also very happy.
Yeah.
Can you just tell me, actually, because I was so excited to speak to you about this.
What I can say is that Coach Sia is a really good coach. He's been thugging it out from USA to winning the NZA Premier League 50 overs. And they've been doing really, really well, you know. And it's 3 years in a row.
Really?
3 years in a row. 2024, 2023 season, 2022-23 season, and now 2024-2025 season. The boys took it away. And listen, like I say, Coach Sia, Sibia, Martin Rotongwa, as well as Coach Zulu. They've been really doing well with the boys. The amount of work they put in has been showing that we also have a young squad.
Really?
Just so you know.
Oh, I don't know that. That's news to me, actually.
We have only 5 guys in the team that have been at UJ. And we've been losing guys now and again. However, Coach Sia, because of the kind of caliber coach he is, he was able to balance boys out, you know, outsourcing the best talent and bringing it into this environment, which is not an easy environment to get in.
Yeah, it's not.
You know,
it's not.
You have a lot of players that are from Joburg.
There's a lot of pressure with it.
Yeah. So, it's been really good. I mean, also our second team division, they're going into the T20 Black Widow finals. That's going to be big. It's massive for UJ. That's another cup that we can potentially take. And the game is going to be at Wanderers. So
that's big. I'm really hoping that actually works out. Because these are some exciting news for our institution, you know. That's why I was just so excited. You know, after everything that's been going on, that's why I was so excited to have this discussion. Also looking at other things that happened over the past weekend, obviously with our senior men's football team. Those guys are good. I just have to start off by saying that those guys are very, very good. So their recent results, they won at Juza Stadium. They won 1-0 after losing over the weekend, where I think they lost 2-0, right? And I think, you know, it's actually quite, they performing well considering how much pressure they're under, because they playing probably twice a week, and you know, the ABC Municipal League has been underway for some time now, you know, so I can only imagine how tired you can get, you know, as a team, but they just keep on pushing. And I was looking at the log, it's like an 18-team log in Gauteng, and they're on number 6, and I think that's quite impressive. Also considering the fact that we are so excited for varsity football. I mean, we're back in the game.
We're back in the game.
One thing about our Orange Army, they love varsity football. Do you think we are very excited? Do you think we're ready? I mean, we took a 1-year break, so how?
I mean, what I can ask is that all the fans should come in, you know, and support the boys in as much as they supported the Varsity Cup rugby. You know, I think it's quite imperative that we are hands on deck with every sport at UJ and not just Varsity Cup. You know, we also want to see that same support on varsity football. And I think, guys, the boys were not, they took a break and then they go into USA and win the whole USAs.
Exactly. Yes, that was so good.
It's really good. It just shows good, hey man, UJ guys.
There's
we're not
something,
just the Orange Army,
there's something,
but
yeah.
we have so much grace and so much talent in the space, and kudos to the whole management, you know, from Mamno, Msano, Mpilo, and every other coaches and line managers. They are really investing in players more than anything. And look, when you say you're
off.
back.
Yeah, it's paying off.
And those boys are so good. If you look
they're
at
so deserving. They're so deserving.
They are. I mean, if you win USAs and then you're also number 6 on the ABC Municipal League, which is one of the biggest leagues in South Africa.
Some big players out there.
And there's a lot of big players. What are the chances that we win varsity football this year?
I'm actually hoping, you know, we always also make it to the finals. I just hope this 1 year, let us just get a year of restoration, you know, after winning the USAs. And also the timing of that was just before the league started. So I just hope we actually win that. And also looking at one last thing over the past weekend, our very own VJ Hockey. I'm so fond of them.
The peaches.
The peaches and the apricots. They had obviously their games over the past weekend. They also had their Joburg Derby where they played Vids. It's kind of like mixed results because they had a bit of fixtures. They had 3 wins and 3 losses, and unfortunately we lost to Vids. So actually it breaks my heart, but because
however, UJ Cricket posted 200 and 40-something run.
I guess that balances it out. But in terms of hockey, Ntando, I am very, very sad. It's just that I just think, they have a good plan going. We must understand that, it's this 1 year where they're actually starting from scratch and they're just building everything up. So, yeah, I guess good luck to them for their next games. I'm actually very proud of them and how they performed. It's just mixed results is balanced. They can do way better from here. And, yeah, we wish them love.
It's better than a loss,
Yeah,
just
it is
getting an even out score
I'm
really good, relatively.
Yeah, I'm very proud of them. And moving on now to some upcoming events that we are all looking forward to. As just an institution, we have the USA Athletics track and field events taking place starting from 30th of April. And they're just in Pretoria. They're just here. Unlike Glasgow, they're just here. And that's very exciting, I think, for everyone because we all get a chance to go, and I'm so excited because we have some, some big names in UJ Athletics. Like, we have some really, really good athletes. We have people like Sabelo Dlamini, Tebo Mantsuso. We have some, like...
Got Pele.
Yeah, we've got Shally, like, everybody's there. You see, so, like, I'm just so excited for everyone. And I'm so happy that we're all going to get a chance to actually go this year and support them, because it's right here in Pretoria. Yeah. It's quite an advantage. They've been doing quite well, qualifying, it's been very good so far.
Having some players making it into that Olympic squad as well.
Yes, it's actually outstanding. One thing about UJ Athletics, I have to say, from the athletes to the coaches to the facilities, everything is just very good.
Organized.
I'm actually very excited because this is like right now. So I think I just wanted everybody to know about that. And another event is the golf day, right? The golf day. So it actually, when I read up on the story behind it and how basically this is a way of, attracting, passionate golfers and also raising funds for all students that will need money to go on academic excursions. And, because at the end of the day, we are all an institution. So to use sports, and, these activities to actually raise funds, to actually help the students at the end of the day, I think it's such a great initiative. So I also just want to say to the Orange Army, if you have any questions, you can just go on the UJ Sports page. It's on the pinned post. You can see how to join and how to support our fellow students. Also, still speaking of charity, another thing, a very exciting favorite of mine is the UJ
Mahamba.
It's the UJ Future Walk. Yeah. I think also Lucky Stars are part of it. Yes, I know Lucky Stars are part of it, right? A partner also. And I'm so excited for anyone. The tickets are very affordable for all students. We have a 2.5 kilometers, a 5 kilometers, and a 10-kilometer walk. Just get there. We walk from campus. We walk around. You can walk to APP, back to APK. It's just,
You know what I love with that initiative is that everyone is a winner at the end of the race.
Exactly.
So whether you came out first in the 2.5K and the 5K, you still get a UJ medal.
Exactly.
That shows that you're part of the whole charity fundraiser. And I mean, it's such a good initiative to just be those people that always are willing to help out. In as much as the golf as well. I love playing golf in my own time as well. So I'm looking forward to being part of these.
Are you going to the golf?
Listen,
we will be there. You don't just talk; you actually do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing my golf T-shirt, my UJ golf T-shirt, and definitely I'll have all my clubs by the end of today. Yes, I'll have all my clubs, and I'm just looking forward to the game because I'm also very competitive. So I play it for fun.
We know that.
But I'm also going to be there because it's a great initiative. We've had it for the past 2-3 years. And last year was a little bit shaky. We came out 4th place, me and my team.
At the end of the day, you're a winner. You said it yourself.
Everybody's a winner. 4th place, still a
Students were helped. Everything just moved,
So that's, I mean, not everyone comes from a good background.
Yeah, and we really need to help.
Where we could help and not just be a sports institute that looks after the sports players, but look after everyone diversively, So I think, more than anything, UJ knows how to give back to the community.
Yeah, Future Walk, Golf Day, I'm very excited. Students will be helped. Academic excursions, people who need financial relief. I'm just very, very happy and we're very excited about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Guys, please make sure that you do come and support. More than anything, we'll see you guys there. Fair too, as you know, sasena ma fixtures azodlaliwa this month and at the beginning of May. And you have UJ Senior Men's Football the SAFA Johannesburg Hollywood Bets Regional League happening in Gauteng, which will be happening on Monday, the 21st of April. Not African time. Yeah. And then we have the ABC Motsepe League Saturday, the 3rd of May, against African All-Stars football.
That's a home game.
Home game. And then we have the UJ Women's Football Hollywood Bet Super League Sunday, the 20th of April, against TUT Club at 3. That's going to be a really good game.
Yeah, great rival of ours.
You know, it's always a proper clash between those two. And then we have a home game for the Sasol League, Monday, the 28th of April, versus JVW Football Club. So, Bafethu sifuna ukunibona dane. Now, you come in with your numbers. You keep us orange, umlibe, always, Bafethu. Ningayenzi iphutha ngithona. Kufanele njengalo sisi.
Okay, well, thank you, Ntando. To the Orange Army, thank you for tuning into this episode of UJ Sports from us. Thank you so much. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe on our UJTV channel on YouTube. See you next time. Thank you.